You're tuned in to Leander Lions Baseball here on SHN Sports. Stay tuned. The first pitch, 7 p.m. We'll go to the Coach Grissom interview now, and we'll be right back. I'm Chuck Kracy with Mark Sickles. Again, you're listening to Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
I'm here pregame before 13-6A matchup between Leander and Westwood. Westwood visiting Leander. I'm here with Coach Grissom. Coach, kind of a weird week. It was a rain out on Saturday, so you had to get a game in yesterday before the national championship. Talk about last night's game a little bit.
That was a good basketball game, by the way.
That was.
Ryan was really good. Like I said last night, very dominant. And but I was really pleased with how we competed at the plate with our at-bats, and we really grinded those at-bats out and ended up with 13 or so hits. So, that's good for our offense, and look to kind of repeat that performance tonight.
So going into tonight, right after last night, a back-to-back kind of situation, who's on the mound tonight?
We're going to start Noah Kellum tonight. We're excited to give Noah a start. He's been there, done that. He's done it before. So kind of takes him out of his usual role coming in and closing. But with the situation that we're in, we thought that, he hasn't thrown in a couple of days. So we thought that this would be a good, good situation to put him on the mound and see what he can do against Westwood. So we're pleased, and I think we're in a good position with Noah on the mound.
It's nice to have a little depth with
It
your
is.
arms.
It is, for sure.
Now, speaking of Noah Kellum, I noticed last night he got moved down into the 4th spot in the batting order, and he produced pretty well there.
Well, we with a 2-hole guy, we had him in the 2-hole some. You asked that guy to bunt, and if you think we put Omar there some, and we've been able to get. He's really good at that push bunt over here. A great bunt, and he's pretty savvy with it. And then it allows us to put Noah down in that 4 spot, some RBI situation, and be a little bit more productive. And that's and I think he probably had one of his more productive nights at the plate last night too. So sometimes those moves work out, make you look smart.
And sometimes you want to keep them in the spot, and you look smart doing that, like Wilkins in the 9-hole.
Yeah, Luke's been really productive. I think he's probably almost had a hit in almost every game. So in district. So Luke's been very productive in that role for sure.
Well, Coach, looks like you're wanted here, and we'll end this pregame interview.
Thanks,
Good
Chuck.
luck tonight.
Go Lions.
And
yes,
also, I'm ready for Thursday.
Thursday podcast. Yeah.
Post Coaches podcast. So you're listening to SHN Sports. That was Coach Grissom pregame before Westwood. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions! Welcome to the Diamond at Leander. We're getting ready to get underway here in about 10 minutes. First pitch, 7 p.m. You're listening to SHN Sports, home of Leander Baseball. I'm here with Mark Sickles. Mark, you want to run through the starting lineups here? I know the PA will probably be doing that, and we'll go to it as well, but we can talk about a little bit of the lineup as we go through that.
Yeah.
We'll start with Westwood first?
Yeah, we're playing the Westwood Warriors tonight. Starting off leadoff, number 18, Jack Brinson, who is in center field. Then batting second, number 2, Will Clithrow, who is in right field. Then we have a DH, number 24, Josh Astacio, who is batting for number 3, the shortstop, Tate Joint. Batting fourth in cleanup, number 9, Ian Cox, who is the first baseman. Batting fifth, number 7, Peter Dyer, who is the catcher. Then Mason Flood, number 12, in left field. And then finishing out in 7th, 8th, and 9th, we have 22, Walt Zientek playing third base. Number 8, Kyle Clements, who is pitching and batting 9th. Number 21, Matthew Gula, who is at second base. And then for the Leander Lions, number 7, Noel Salazar is leading off. He's playing shortstop. Batting second, Omar Hernandez. He'll be in center field tonight. Batting third, number 14, Hudson Ruin at first base in cleanup. Number 2, Noah Kellum, who is pitching tonight. Batting fifth, number 5, Anthony Beltran, playing third base. Batting sixth, number 12, Clayton Maddox, who will be behind the plate. Then number 16, designated hitter Austin Franco, who is hitting for Ryan Gallagher. Number 13, who will be in right field tonight.
Ryan getting to spend a little time in the field besides on the mound.
Hey, get him out in the field. Let him run around for a little bit out there.
He does it on the base paths as a courtesy runner from time to time.
So batting 8th and 9th, number 6, Zach Angerami in left field. And then number 3, Luke Wilkins in his cemented spot, batting second, or playing second base, batting 9th.
Now, Mark, this lineup looks exactly the same, at least hitting-wise, as last night's lineup, and the Lions cranked out 12 hits in the win last night.
Yeah, if it works, stick with it.
Yeah,
So,
I agree with that, and
know,
it looks like Coach Grissom is thinking along those same lines.
Yeah, they don't need to mess around. They had good success with it last night, and see if it'll rub off tonight. Leander needs to come, tonight with a win. Need a win here tonight against the Westwood Warriors.
Well, and Westwood in the cellar here in 13-6A, but any team in 13-6A you can't look past, and the Lions really can't afford to lay a big egg here tonight, and they want to come out and really compete and try to take this away from Westwood. Just take the air out of their sails, because they're coming in here thinking they can get a win here tonight.
Yeah, let's kind of go through those Division 13-6A standings right now. Round Rock in at 9-1 in first place, and Stony Point at 7-3, Vista at 7-5, Cedar Ridge at 6-4, Hendrickson at 6-4, McNeil at 5-5, and Leander 4-8. Vandergrift 3-9, and Westwood at 1-9. But yeah, any of these teams, good pitching, few key hits, get some runs. Hey, you can beat anybody here. We saw that. We thought, Round Rock was a team that was going to just march through, but, Stony Point.
Yeah, Stony Point hung an L on them.
Put an L on them.
And Stony Point, I think, is probably the surprise team here in 13-6A this season. Lions should have split with them, and we'll go back to it from time to time. We talk about it. There was a play at the plate. It would have been a walk-off for the Lions there in the 7th. They're unable to score that run as the tag. The throw was great, and the tag was there. Unfortunate. You like the aggressiveness from Leander, but Stony Point, that's what we're talking about. They're very good.
Yeah.
A lot better than many people expect.
Yeah, they're a solid team. The bats are pretty solid. The defense is pretty solid. And they have pretty good pitching as well. So you put all those together on a night, and you take advantage of some mistakes here and there, and you're going to come away with some wins.
And you look, the Lions really had a similar Stony Point type performance last night, really. The defense was there, the hitting was there, and the pitching from Ryan Gallagher, though a little different than what we're accustomed to from Ryan in terms of strikeouts, one of his most dominant performances. So.
Yeah, and even when they did make their errors, they were able to make up for it on defense, and that didn't hurt them. They didn't get a run across last night.
Looks like we're having a ceremony here. We'll go to the mic here.
Luke Williams, Mrs. Butler. Cameron McCall, Ms. Medrano. Anthony Beltran, Mr. Kelly. Zach Angerami, Ms. Hefner. Noel Salazar, Mrs. Kemp. Evan Brinkley, Mr. Duffy. Adam Alexis, Coach McLean. Connor Kessler, Mrs. Wood. Clayton Maddox, Ms. Queen. Ryan Gallagher, Coach Kosaw.
case you're wondering, this is first pitch. The players selected their favorite teacher to come in and do the first pitch.
Austin Franco, Miss Weitzman.
Let's see how many strikes they throw here, or if they get any of them past the players. This should be a challenge right here for the teachers. Let's see what they can do. I'm excited.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I want to see what Coach McLean can do there. He's near the mound. We'll see what a football and wrestling coach can do with the baseball here on the first pitch. Coach Grissom directing the ceremony here. A lot of righties out there. Coach McLean had a straight pitch. It looked a little ephus in nature, but most of them did. And you notice there's a lot of righties for teachers, and we got a lot of lefties on our team. I don't know how that works out. I guess it's all statistics.
No pass balls that we saw right there, so good job by the teachers. Solid effort.
We'll get back to the PA while he announces the starting lineups.
Will Cliffrow. DH, number 24, Josh Pistachio. Number 3, playing shortstop, Tate Joint.
Well, I stood down there.
Playing first base, number 9, Ian Cox. The catcher, number 7, Peter Dyer. Playing left field, number 12, Mason Flood. Playing third base, number 22, Walt Zenick. The pitcher, number 8, Kyle Clement. Playing second base, number 21, Matthew Gula. Now for your Leander Lions. Playing shortstop, number 7, Noah Salazar. Playing center field, number 1, Omar Hernandez. Playing first base, number 14, Hudson Ruin. Your pitcher, number 2, Noah Keller. Playing third base, number 5, Anthony Beltran. Your catcher, number 12, Clayton Maddox. DH, number 16, Austin Franco. Playing right field, number 13, Ryan Gallagher. Playing left field, number 6, Zach Angerini. And playing second, number 3, Luke Laloux Wilkin. There's the rest of your Lions. Please stand for the national anthem and remove your hats.
Ready to get underway here at the Diamond at Leander. Again, you're listening to SHN Sports. I'm Chuck Kracy with Mark Sickles. We'll take a quick break here, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Leander Lion Baseball coming at you in a moment.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate,
Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching
A little warm for my taste, but, you know, I wouldn't live in Texas if I hated it that much.
Yeah,
right?
it's nice tonight. We got a strong breeze blowing tonight. You can look at the flags just outside the press box here and look at the flags out there in left center field. But, yeah, I mean, next year I'd like to see one of the Leander Lions run out and do an Ozzie Smith flip when they're doing the lineups. I think that's what we need to work on next year, off-season work.
Well, we have to teach them who Ozzie Smith is first, I'm sure. First delivery from Kellum here outside, the leadoff hitter.
Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander here as we're getting ready to get underway in 13-6A action. The Lions hosting the Westwood Warriors this evening. First pitch here coming up shortly. We're a little past first pitch scheduled time, but that's typical. So we're getting ready to get underway. I'm here with Mark Sickles in the press box here at the Diamond Leander. Beautiful evening, Mark. Nice and sunny. For the Warriors, Jack Brinson.
You know, put the fear in them before the game.
Well, they get some athletes if they can do that. There's a strike on the outside quarter from Kellum. 1-1 count. You'd like to see Kellum jump out in front of the hitters here early and get in a groove. 1-1 delivery on the outside corner there. Strike 2.
Yeah, he has good speed from the left side out there. Good fastball, good breaking pitch. He's been in his closer role a lot of the season, so it's a little bit different for him. But I think it's something that he needs to do rather than coming out and throwing 15 or 20 pitches. He's going to be working long innings and anything that he can work on, he'll have plenty of time to do that instead of trying to be put in a spot to get that out in that inning. So, a little more relaxed out there, and let's see him bring his stuff tonight.
Well, there he is with a 1-2 count to Brinson. There's the pitch, and it's chopped foul. The count will remain 1-2 strikes here. Pretty good pitch from Kellum there. It stayed low. Brinson chased after it and just got a piece of it. Kellum almost fooled him with it. Brinson taking his time, walking back down the line. He's like, if I'm going to hustle down the line, I'm going to walk back. Brinson wearing one of those protective helmets, likely to have been hit at some point. Not a pleasant experience, I can attest, getting hit with a baseball. 1-2 delivery outside, ball 2.
Yeah, the wind's blowing in pretty much from left center field towards us here in the press box. See the flags coming in towards us.
Yeah, the last couple of games it was blowing out. Omar Hernandez in center field under that fly ball for the first out. And the Lions have one hitter down. Coming up next will be Will Clitheroe. He's the right fielder. Number 2. Will Clitheroe. That's a pretty good baseball sounding name there. He'll dig in here. Not as good as Tate Joint. That's a really good baseball name. First delivery from Kellum outside for ball 1. Kellum winds and delivers. Grabs the outside corner with that pitch for strike 1. Be even at 1. Clitheroe in ready for that next pitch. Kellum with a 1-1 delivery. High and outside. Ball 2. You know, it's nice to have the windows open like this. That's the one thing about the breeze blowing in. You get a little AC and the little natural AC in the press box. That one slapped to the middle. Second baseman there. The throw in time, but on one hop, bounces off the back of Ruin's glove, and the runner Clitheroe will be safe at first with one out.
Yeah, he gets on with an error backhand in the hole by Luke Wilkins and throw a little bit in front of Ruin over at first. So
it was a pretty good play, but he had to hurry the throw because Clitheroe was moving down the line. So
yeah, so gets on base in an error, so no harm done right now.
And Kellum goes to first to let Clitheroe know that we don't take too kindly to leads from first base. We spend a lot of time trying to pick that runner off.
Yeah, he's looking directly into the sun when he's throwing over to first base right now. You can see him shielding his eyes when the ball's coming back to him.
Yeah, that's a tough angle to be at. That pitch delivered, slapped to third. Beltran with a throw to Ruin gets the runner at first, and they got a chance of the runner at second. The throw from Ruin goes into left field, but Anger Amy there quickly to field it, and Clitheroe will remain at second here with 2 outs. And there's the probably the baseball name of the year so far, at least. The number 3 hitter. This is the we're to Cox. Is that's number 9? Do we have the order a little off? No, I think that we must have the order off because the number 4 hitter on our order is Ian Cox.
No, we're right. This is correct because we had the first out was a fly
out.
Oh,
you're right.
The last error, hitter, then the ground out.
Now the last hitter was Estacio for Tate joint. That's what threw me off. We got an 0-1 count here to Cox with 2 outs. Kellum delivers. Ooh, just missing low there on the outside corner, ball 1. That was a good pitch from Kellum. Good job by Cox to lay off of that one.
Yeah, middle infield pinching towards second, trying to keep the runner on second, a little bit close.
Kellum delivers that one inside and low. Maddox up quickly with the ball, looking to throw to third. It looks like they're expecting Clitheroe to run at some point here in this at bat. Obviously, with 2 outs, contact, you're going. 2 balls, 1 strike. We're in the top of the first inning. Kellum with a runner on second. Winds and delivers. Just missing outside. It's a 3-1 count now for Ian Cox. Kellum taking a little bit of time here. Cox as well. He steps back in the box here to face Noah Kellum. Noah delivers, strike 2, and the count's full.
Good pitch right there by Kellum.
Yeah, nice work there, working the count full. He's got an opportunity here to finish the side with a strikeout. Kellum winds up. Payoff pitch. It's in the dirt for a walk, and the runner Clitheroe will advance to third as Maddox had a little bit of trouble with it, considering it hit the dirt. He was able to keep it kind of in front of him, but there'll be runners on the corners here with 2 outs for the 5 hitter, Peter Dyer, the catcher. Kellum not unaccustomed to working out of trouble being a relief pitcher, so he's used to having runners on.
Yeah, right now with 2 outs, you're just looking for that third out. You can get a force at second or first, fly ball. But, yeah, nice easy ground ball in the infield would be great here if he doesn't get a strikeout.
First pitch delivery to Dyer is a strike, and a beautiful pitch at that. 0-1 is the count now. It's unfortunate that Tate Joint's not in the actual hitting lineup. We can comment on his name more often. 0-1 delivery. Outside, the count will even up. Dyer steps back in here. Westwood trying to make some noise here early in tonight's ball game. Kellum decides to step off the rubber for a second. Make an adjustment, whatever he needed to do. He's back on. And that's a strike. The count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Kellum here in a starting role tonight. The Lions' normal closer. Got a 1 ball, 2 strike count to Dyer. Just missing. Maddox fakes a throw to third, and he throws it into the outfield, trying to get the runner to third, and a score. The runner will score. It'll be 1-0, and the other base runner will advance over to third base.
Yeah, that was a design play where he was going to fake the throw to second and try and get him off of third. He actually did. The runner was coming down the third base line. It looked like he lost his grip and threw it over Beltran at third base into left field. So he trots in, and the runner at first runs over to third base.
Yeah, Maddox a little upset with himself. He needs to shake that off. But they did have the runner caught. The throw allowed him to go on ahead and score. So it's a full count here now to Dyer with 2 outs, a runner on third base. Kellum with a payoff pitch. Slap foul by Dyer to stay alive. So Kellum will make his way back to the mound for another payoff pitch here to Peter Dyer, Westwood catcher. Strikes him out, and that's the side. Only giving up 1 run, but we'll move to the bottom of the first inning, rather. You're listening to Leander Baseball on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. I want to go ahead and give some information out. Thursday night at Guaco Taco, 7 o'clock. Make it out for the Lion Nation Podcast Baseball Edition. We're going to highlight the 4 senior players on this year's Leander Lion varsity baseball squad. And we'll get the opportunity to meet them and ask them questions about college and high school and girlfriends and all kinds of cool stuff.
Put them on the hot seat, get them a little embarrassed, ask them some trivia, see if they know what they're talking about or not. You know?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night. Make sure you make it out to Guaco Taco. And if you're unable for any reason, like you have to work or something lame like that, make sure you tune in, SHN Sports. That's Thursday at 7. Now the Lions will bring up Noel Salazar here to lead off their hitting attack tonight here in the bottom of the first inning. Mark Noel on a bit of a torrid streak of late.
Yeah, he's been really hitting the ball well past couple games.
First delivery from Clements is a ball on the outside. Salazar very patient. They give a strike there to Clements. It's a 1-1 count. That looked like it was a little outside to me, but 1-1 delivery here from Clements to Salazar. Big off-speed pitch. Didn't quite bend like he wanted it to. 2-1 count. 2-1 delivery. Salazar fouls it off. The count will even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This is where Salazar likes the count.
Yeah, he's couple times over the past couple games he's been hitting that first pitch. But yeah, he gets deep in the count, is able to get on base.
Very similar pitch to the one that was called a strike earlier. Salazar lays off of it, and it's called a ball. It looked outside when it was called a strike, and that was the same pitch. So we got a full count here to Salazar. And he's on the bases with a walk. And Noel Salazar will take a walk all day long, and he'll turn it into a double momentarily, likely. Omar Hernandez with the excellent bunt last night, and Coach Grissom talked about it pregame. He moved Kellum down to give him some RBI opportunities because he felt comfortable with putting Omar Hernandez there in the 2 slot. And he produced with a nice RBI bunt last night.
Yeah,
it actually wasn't even a sacrifice because he got on. It was that good of a bunt.
Yep. Great bunt past the pitcher towards second base and wasn't able to come up with it. So Coach Grissom is now walking over and talking to
the first base umpire.
For some reason, not sure why. But, yeah, Salazar on first base. That's his job as a leadoff batter. Get on base however you can. Disrupt the pitcher. Get him out of his rhythm. Put a little pressure on him. Get to second base. Make him think about you instead of the batter.
I noticed the second base umpire saluted the flag during the anthem, so I'm pretty sure he's a veteran. He's got some Popeye forearms. Looks like he might have played a little baseball himself. That delivery to Hernandez outside is Clements. I'm going to get it right here in a minute. Clements was expecting the bunt attempt and thought he could catch Hernandez reaching for one. So Clements goes to first and tries to get Salazar, who's in safely. Belly first. Hernandez turns. That was the pitch to bunt. He pulled back, and it's a strike. It's a 1-1 count. That was a pretty good pitch to lay a bunt on, but Hernandez decided to pull back there. So he's got a 1-1 count here against Clements. There's the pitch. Hernandez lays the bunt down, and it's in the air, and he's going to be on with that bunt. It tricked him. I don't think that was intentional, obviously, but the Lions will have 2 runners on with no outs.
No, that wasn't intentional. He didn't mean to bunt it up like that, but that was a short little pop-up on the right side of the infield, far enough where the pitcher running over tried to scoop it with the glove and throw it in one motion and wasn't able to come up with it, so he's on with the hit there early for Leander.
And so that'll bring up Hudson Ruin in the 3-hole here with a runner in scoring position at second base. Noel Salazar and Ruin, the power hitter, turns to bunt. The catcher throws, and they get Salazar too far off the bag there at second, and that'll be an out for Leander.
Yeah, not typically something you see this early in the game, the catcher trying to gun him down to second base. But, he saw an opportunity, and maybe they were, talking. Obviously, they're talking in the infield about trying to get him off. They probably put a signal on with the shortstop, and catcher picked up on it and threw it down to second base, got him out.
Well, Dyer shows he's got a pretty good cannon there behind the plate. 1-0 pitch to Ruin, and it's fouled out of play on the first base side, 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here, bottom of the first. A lot of ones there, 1-0. Let's go ahead and make it 1-1 here, or 2-1 would be nice. Ruin with a big cut on the breaking pitch. He waited on it, still a little bit out ahead of it, and it's strike 2 on that one as he fouls it on the third base side. Boy, he saw meatball, didn't he?
Yeah, he saw that one hanging and just missed it a little bit out in front.
Got a little anxious on it. Throw over to first. Clements and the Westwood Warriors trying to get some outs on the base paths. They've gotten 1 so far tonight. The only out so far for the Lions. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery. It's in the dirt. Ball 2. Good job by Dyer. Get a glove on that. The count will even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. There's the pitch. And it gets by, and Hernandez will move to second easily. And the Lions will have a runner in scoring position here with 1 out for Hudson Ruin. And it'll be a full count.
Yeah, wild pitch there by Clements, way outside. Catcher unable to even get over and block it or put any, of his legs or chest or glove on it all the way back to the fence. So trots easily to second base.
Yeah, you almost have to be a hockey goalie to stop that one. Ruin on with a walk, the second of the inning, and the Lions will have 2 base runners on here with 1 out. And in the cleanup spot, tonight's pitcher, Noah Kellum. And we talked about it with Coach Grissom pregame, and we mentioned it to each other as well. The moving of Kellum has really electrified his hitting just in one game, giving him an opportunity to swing away. He fouls that first delivery off on the third base side.
This is the third base runner for Leander in this inning, and they don't need to let this opportunity slip on by. Need to play to run across.
At least one. With 1 out here, runner at second. Delivery from Clements is on the outside corner. It's strike 2, and Kellum down 0-2 in the count. Clements missing on the outside. The count will be 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Hernandez not taking a huge lead there at second. He's waiting for Noah Kellum to just drive him in. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery here from Clements. Off speed pitch stays up high in the zone. It's a 2-2 count now as Kellum continues to work it, the count into his favor. 2-2 delivery. Base hit.
Oh.
And it's right in front of the left fielder, and that'll score Hernandez, and it'll also score Hudson Ruin all the way from first, and the Lions have 2 runs. Noah Kellum in the cleanup spot drives a ball into left field for a double.
Yeah, may just give him a single on that because he came up and made an error on that. So, 2 RBIs on that, but error on the left fielder, came up and, bounced in front of him and didn't get his glove on it. So great hit by Ruin, driving those runs and made up for that out on the base paths. They were able to get an error in the left field and get 2 runs across. Good job, Leander.
And that'll bring up Anthony Beltran, who's been hitting the ball pretty well himself. Lion third baseman. He'll dig in here with Kellum on second base. Or did they bring a courtesy runner in? Yeah. They brought Bryson Moore in to courtesy run for Kellum, which makes sense since he's on the mound tonight. 0-1 count here to Beltran. Delivery outside, ball 1. The 1-1 count here. Beltran batting from the left-hand side of the plate. Pretty good hitter. Clements delivers the 1-1 pitch outside. 2-1 count. What's Beltran hitting on the year, Mark?
I'm not sure. Don't have the stats right in front of me. We'll try and get that during the break.
That's all right. I should have asked before. 2-1 count here. Clements fouled off by Beltran. It'll be a 2-2 count now. That one in the parking lot, probably where you parked.
Close.
I didn't hear any metal banging or any glass crashing, so I think we're good. 2-2 delivery here from Clements. Slapped into left field, but tails foul. The count will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Luckily, we have a little room here between the stands and the parking lot, unlike over at Round Rock where cars can sit almost right below you.
You could sit on your car and almost see the game if the bleachers weren't there. From home plate. And there's a base hit for Beltran. Bryson Moore will stay at third, and the Lions will have runners on the corners here with 1 out, and they continue the rally here, leading Westwood 2-1, bringing up Clayton Maddox, and he'll have an opportunity here to make up for that throw into left field by driving in a run.
Yep.
Call it even. It's a hot night. He's probably so used to playing in the cold, his hands all sweaty. Throw it, and the release gets away from you.
Yeah, Maddox has been tattooing the ball to the left field fence the past couple games. One was for a hit, one was for an out, but with this wind, it'd have to take a heck of a stroke to get it out there to the fence.
Big cut from Maddox for a strike. Runner stealing at second. Had the second baseman come in and cut off the throw, hoping to catch more off the bag. More wisely there on the bag, and it's a 0-1 count here to Maddox.
Infield playing in, 1 out.
That pitch inside, the count leaving up at 1. You know, Maddox, that one that you said one was off the wall, one was an out. The one here last night that was an out was a robbery.
Yep.
That was a home run, and the left fielder for McNeil scaled the wall and was able to steal it. Big cut from Maddox on that delivery. It's a 1-2 count now. Couldn't catch up to that one. He started to swing a little late. 1 ball, 2 strike count here with 1 out. Runners on second and third. Bottom of the first inning. Clements.
There you
go.
go.
It's a base hit for Maddox, and he'll drive in not only 1 but 2 runs with that single. And the Lions go up 4-1. They'll have a runner on first here, and it's still 1 out, Mark.
Yeah, good job of hitting right now. That is, by my count, the 4th hit so far this inning. Everyone's getting on base. Everyone's getting a hit. Let's keep it going.
Mr. 3 RBI night from last night will step into the box now, and that's Austin Franco. He's DHing for Ryan Gallagher, who's playing right field. And Franco swinging on the first pitch, and it gets by the second baseman with an odd hop, and he's on, and they're going to score that an error, but I'd almost score it a hit. Lions will have 2 on. He smoked that right up the middle. So coming up now will be number 6, Zach Angeramy.
Yeah, that took a weird hop. The second baseman was getting over there to try to get it. It looked like it took a weird hop over his glove out into the center field.
So Angeramy digs in here. First delivery inside. Angeramy looked like he was ready to take one for the team there. That was real close. He didn't even move. 1-0 count. Clements looks back, and they throw to second. He's safe. Nice job there by Maddox to get in. That was a good turn and throw by Clements, and a great job by the shortstop there to make the tag. And that would be Tate Joint with that tag. That delivery to Angeramy inside. It's a 2-0 count. We got to say his name. 2 balls, no strikes is the count. Clements winds, delivers to Angeramy. It gets it on the inside corner there for strike 1. Angeramy's waiting for that pitch to come across the plate. Most of the pitches from Clements in this at bat have been inside, and there it was. Angeramy turns on it, and he fouls it down the first base side for strike 2.
Had the hit and run on that pitch. And just a little bit late on the swing, but good job by Leander. They're being aggressive here. They're up 4-1, trying to get some more. 1 out, not a bad call.
Well, Clements was busting him inside, and then Angeramy had one over the plate. And there he swings on that delivery. It's a high fly ball to center field, and it's out number 2 for Leander. And we'll move to the next hitter, and that, of course, in the 9-hole, Luke Wilkins. And you'll, of course, hear the chant that's given by the crowd every time Wilkins comes to the plate.
Yeah, get to see his bat flip here at the plate as well.
That's always unique. The skill right there. I mean, hand-eye coordination. Clements winds and delivers to Wilkins. First pitch inside for a ball. Wilkins patiently waiting for that meaty pitch. We like to call him Mr. RBI because he's had some clutch ones for the Lions this season in district play. Clements, 1-0 delivery. Wilkins slaps it to first. It gets past the first baseman, and the runners will advance. In fact, Maddox goes all the way home as the Warriors have a little trouble with the ball there in right field, and it's a 5-1 lead. The Lions will have runners on first and second here with 2 outs, and we'll get back to the top of the order as the Lions bat around here in the bottom of the first. Noel Salazar back to the plate. What did Noel do his first at bat this inning?
Had a walk.
Scored a run.
No, he
he got tagged out. That's
second
right.
base.
First out of the inning. Well, he gets an opportunity here. Clements outside with the first delivery, ball 1. The Lions getting on the Warriors starting pitcher right away in tonight's ball game, putting up a significant crooked number on the board. 1-0 delivery. It's a ball on the outside. It's a 2-0 count. He's being careful. Clements is being careful with Salazar here. He's been smoking the ball of late. Big cut for Salazar. He's swinging for the fence there. He almost lost the bat.
Yeah, he was trying to drive that one out to one of the alleys out there.
So it'll be a 2-1 count here with 2 outs, 2 runners on. Lions on top of Westwood, 5-1. Clements looks to second, delivers to Salazar. It's a ball. 2-2 count. Or maybe I'm wrong on the count. I thought it was 2-2. Board says 3-1. We'll see here shortly. Clements winds and delivers. That's a strike. It was a 3-1 count. Now it's a full count.
So the runner should be going on this.
Most
Force play,
definitely.
3-2 count, 2 outs. They should be running on the pitch. And that's where you, yep.
Franco caught in a rundown, and that's out 3 here of the first. Stay tuned. We'll get back shortly here for inning number 2 on SHN Sports, your home for Leander Lion Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander here as the Lions, after 1, lead the Westwood Warriors by a score of 5-1. Warriors yet to get a hit off of Noah Kellum here. It's really early. They have a couple of errors to go along with that 1 run that assisted in that run getting across. The Lions able to plate 5 runners in the bottom of the first. They have 4 hits and they have 2 errors.
No, that's not counting the other error out after the hit out in left field. I had 3 down in the book, but yeah, two while they're batting. But yeah, a couple fielding errors. Hasn't been a clean game really by either team, and Leander took advantage of that, putting up 5 runs, an overthrow and a couple errors by Westwood.
First delivery fouled off.
Leander's doing a good job of putting the bat on the ball, but a little bit of help goes a long way, putting up 5 runs.
With an 0-1 count here, Kellum winds and delivers to the hitter, Mason Flood. That's a ball. The count will even up. Westwood will be there on Friday, Westwood High School. It's a pretty unique field. It's a little off of the campus there. That one slapped foul. I used to live in the apartments near there.
Did you really?
Yeah, years and years ago. Occasionally would go out and watch a game, but mostly I was just annoyed by all the cars parking in the road there leading into the complex. 1-2 delivery here from Kellum. Low. It's a 2-2 count. Pretty good crowd come out tonight. There's a lot of students here cheering on the Lions. Kellum 2-2 delivery. Flood hammers it to left center, and it's going to get to the wall before Hernandez is able to get to it. And it may be a triple. There's going to be a play at third, and Flood is in safely. Give him credit. He didn't slow down one bit. He was going for 3 the whole way.
No, he was moving the whole way. Yeah, that was hit out to left center. Rolled all the way out to the wall. Had the cut from Omar to Salazar to Beltran, but he was able to beat it out for triplet first at bat here in the second inning.
Walt Zintek up to the plate now, or Zintek. First delivery from Kellum inside for a ball. Good job by Maddox there to keep the ball in front of him, because that could have scored Flood easily from third if he gets by him. So no outs, runner on third, 1-0 delivery here. Inside, ball 2. Noah Kellum pitching pretty well on the mound, in a little bit of trouble here in the second. 2-0 delivery. Strike 1, right down the middle of the plate. You think that is that Zintek or Zintek? I think it's Zintek.
I'd say Zintek.
Yeah, so 2-1 count to Zintek here. Kellum. And it's slapped to second. Wilkins with the play at first, but that will score Flood from third. It'll be a 5-2 lead here with 1 out and nobody on. Coming to the plate now will be number 8, Kyle Clements, tonight's starting pitcher for the Westwood Warriors. When they don't pitch hit for their pitcher, that he's usually a pretty good hitter. You don't want to take him out of that lineup if he's can make good contact. That's a strike on the outside corner there from Noah Kellum. 0-1 count here to Clements. Your score's 5-2. Kellum with another strike on the outside corner. Quickly up in the count, 0-2. Clements digs in here. Kellum winds and delivers the 0-2 pitch. Fly, foul ball, out of play. Into the storage area over there behind the Lion dugout. 0-2 count. Noah Kellum winds. He delivers.
Good pitch.
Looked like he swung. They're going to say no. I don't think the first base umpire was paying attention. 1-2 count. 1 out. That was a good pitch by Kellum. There's a delivery to
there it is.
Clemens, and they get him looking for an out. The second of the inning.
Playing second base, number 21, Matthew Gula.
And so with no one on, 2 outs, the number 9 hitter comes up. Second baseman Matthew Gula, number 21 for the Warriors. He's a righty to face Kellum. He tattoos one between third and short for a base hit. And Westwood will have a runner on here with 2 outs. And they'll be getting back up into the top of their order here with number 18, Jack Brinson, the center fielder.
He flew out to Omar Hernandez in the first inning.
Yeah, it was a pretty high fly ball as well. Let's see if Kellum can keep it low here. That delivery outside, ball 1. That was a pretty good pitch. Brinson laying off of it. Your score is 5-2 here. We're in the top of the second inning.
Sun is just starting to set.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy the slight drop in temperature. I'm not going to lie. The wind has kind of died down. You can see the flags there in left center near the scoreboard are basically hanging down. Kellum goes to first. Zintek in safe. 1 ball. No strike count here to Jack Brinson. Kellum looks to first, delivers. Fouled off. The count will even up.
Good fastball up and away, unable to catch up with it. Evens the count at 1-1.
Kellum has a pretty good velocity on those fastballs. And even his curves, his off-speed pitches, they come pretty quickly. He's got a little bit of velocity on him. 1-1 delivery here. He's going to go to first instead. Zintek slides in safe. One ball, one strike. There's a pitch. Strike two. Beautiful pitch there from Kellum. He's up in the count now, 1-2. So Brinson looks over and gets his coaching instruction, digs in here. Kellum looking for a strikeout to retire the side here. Looks at Zintek at first. Wines, delivers. Slapped up the middle to Salazar, who was moving towards second. He was unable to get the runner at second because he had got such a big lead, but he's able to make the throw to first and get Brinson. We'll take a quick break here as we move to the bottom of the second inning. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports, your home for Lion Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. Salazar will step back into the batter's box. He was in the box as we finished the last line at bat in the first, and that's because the pitcher Clement has a pretty good move to second. He's got 2 outs in that inning doing that. He'll face Salazar here. First delivery is a ball.
Yeah, batted through the lineup first inning. See if they can do the same thing here. Clement threw a lot of pitches that first inning.
Salazar tattoos it to the shortstop, Tate Joint, and beats out the throw. No, they're going to say he's out at first. What a throw by Tate Joint. So that'll be the first out of the Lion second.
Yeah, he bobbled that one at short, picked it up, threw it across into the dirt, but they were able to get it there in time to get Salazar out of first base.
I always thought the tie went to the runner, but not in that case. Omar Hernandez at the plate now. Big breaking pitch from Clements for strike one.
Took some off of that one.
Boy, did he. Hernandez waiting for that 0-1 delivery. Swinging foul. He's down quickly. 0-2 in the count here. 1 out, nobody on.
Yeah, Hernandez had that bunt single in the first. That more of a pop-up bunt, but went deep enough towards second base, almost like last night. Able to get on base with the hit. Yeah, waited on that curveball inside last minute, tried to spray it to left field and put a good bat on it, but just drove it foul. 0-2 count.
That one, a ball in the dirt. So Hernandez resets, digs into the box. 1-2 count here. 1 out, nobody on. Lions lead 5-2. Hernandez with a fly ball. It's going to get out of play into the Westwood dugout. The count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. You know, when I made the scoreboard, it looked orange on the scoreboard, Westwood. Now it looks a little brown.
It does.
I'm just going to leave it alone, though. 1-2 delivery.
Another hit
That's
for
a
Hernandez.
Base hit for Yeah, Omar Hernandez with one out, and the Lions have a runner on first, and that'll bring up Hudson Ruin. He loves having runners on. That little delivery there for the home plate umpire. It's pretty impressive when you can hold 3 baseballs in one hand. Probably can palm a basketball too. And if you've ever tried, it's not that easy, especially if you're trying to dunk with it.
Yep.
That was always my problem. I could hold it, but as soon as I jumped, I couldn't any longer. And I couldn't dunk with 2 hands ever. Foul off by Ruin. Strike 1.
Yeah, just watching Kyle Clements tonight on the mound. He has quick moves to second base and first base, so the runners need to be aware of that.
Ruin lays off that pitch. Hernandez had an opportunity, but he was already moving back to first when he noticed the ball got by the catcher. So it'll be a 1-1 count here to Ruin. Peter Dyer behind the plate for Westwood, able to keep that ball in front of him. Clements goes to first, try to get Hernandez, and we're back here with a 1-1 count to Ruin. Here's the pitch. Big cut from Ruin. He chased one a little low and outside. It's a 1-2 count. So he'll be in protect the plate mode here with 2 strikes. Clements goes to first, and he does have quite a move over there to first. Confident in the velocities throwing to the first baseman as well. And they're back at it again. He gets by the first baseman, and that's what I was saying. You know, that can cost you, and Hernandez is going to make it all the way to third. And so the Lions will have a runner on third here with 1 out for Ruin. The count will still be 1 ball, 2 strikes here.
Yeah, you do that enough, and once in a while it's going to get away from you. He has a quick move, and on that one he tried to catch him when he was trying to get off the bag. A little bit of a surprise throw over there, threw it sidearm, went past the first baseman, wasn't able to get it on the right side as the runner was going back.
You just can't trust that you're going to always make an excellent thrower, that the first base, no matter how good they are going to be able to make that catch every time. And it's a fly ball to left center, and it's a base hit. That'll drive in Hernandez. It's going to actually be a double. Ruin, stand-up double. He'll be on second base, and the Lions will have another run. And with 1 out, the cleanup hitter will come up, tonight's pitcher, Noah Kellum.
Yeah, great job by Ruin going to right center field on that. Pitch was outside. He drove it that way, and he drove it deep, kept on carrying out there to right center field. The outfielders, thought it was going to be dropping, but that carried a long way, able to go in with the easy double. Yeah,
they certainly misjudged it as far as distance goes. Kellum with a high fly ball to left field. Left fielder on his horse, able to make the catch for the 2nd out. He did it in foul territory. So that'll bring up Anthony Beltran here with 2 outs, and Hudson Ruin on second base.
Yeah, it was a pretty good play by Mason Flood out in left field. Ran a long way, able to track that down right at the line.
So Beltran digs in here to face Clements with 2 out. Clements looks at second, delivers. Outside, ball 1. So Beltran will dig in here again. Ruin getting a little bit of a lead, but being cautious as he leans back to second. Well aware that Clements has made 2 pickoff moves to second base, and we're only in the 2nd inning. He got 2 outs, not just 2 pickoff moves, got 2 outs. 2-0 delivery. Beltran swinging on the fists, fouls it off straight back, 2-1 count. Clements kind of drove him inside a little bit on that pitch, and Beltran fought it off. Couldn't quite level it out. 2-1 delivery here. Clements winds, delivers. Beltran swinging on the inside pitch, drives it foul on the first base side. Count will even up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Clayton Maddox, the Lion catcher. Ruin going on every swing here with 2 outs. That pitch outside as they try to catch Ruin off the bag. And he's fooling around out there, daring the catcher to throw it. Full count here, 2 outs to Beltran. Clements winds and delivers, and it's a walk. The Lions will have another base runner here with 2 outs. And that'll bring to the plate Clayton Maddox. He'll have to take off his leg gear as he was prepared just in case, you know how catchers do.
That was a good job by Beltran to get that walk. That pitch was a little bit outside, but we've seen a couple of those called strikes. So, you know, really close, and it was about another half-inch outside of what he's been calling most of the night. We've seen a couple out there that we're a little surprised by, but 2 men on now, 2 outs, and Clayton Maddox at the plate.
And Westwood coach going to make his way out to the mound to have a discussion with Kyle Clements, his starting pitcher. And they're going to keep Clements on the mound, at least for the time being. The Lions have been able to really tattoo Clements tonight at the plate, and so Maddox will come up with an opportunity here. Wind has died down significantly from what it was to start the game, so we'll see if he can lift one over that left field fence over there.
So far tonight, 1 for 1, single in the first.
Clements winds, delivers. It's a ball on the inside. Maddox will dig in here. High fly ball to center field. Center fielder is under it, and it's out 3 of the Lions' second. We'll take a quick break. Stay tuned to SHN Sports, your home for Lion baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander, where the Lions lead the visiting Westwood Warriors here in 13-6A Texas High School action by a score of 6-2. The Lions have 6 hits, and they've continued the torrid hitting at the plate that they started last night.
Yeah, they were able to make up that run that Westwood put up in the top of the second inning to cut it to a 5-2, and now it's back up to 6-2. So if they can keep that lead, they'll be in pretty good shape. Need to get 3 outs here, top of the third.
So coming up to the plate will be number 2, Will Clitheroe. He'll take a ball on the first delivery from Noah Kellum. One-0 delivery, fouled off by Clitheroe. The count's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Turned into a great evening here at the Diamond. Perfect temperature here for baseball.
1-1 delivery on the inside for strike 2. One ball, 2 strike count. Kellum winds, delivers to Clitheroe. Slap foul on the third base side. He really smoked that one.
Yeah, inside pitch, he was able to turn on it, and just a little bit foul, close to the first base or third base coach over there.
Yeah, he smoked it. 1-2 delivery here from Kellum. Clitheroe lays off that delivery high and outside. The count will even up at 2. 2-2 count. Kellum.
Good pitch.
Sits Clitheroe down for the first out here in the Warrior third. Coming to the plate now will be Josh Astacio, the DH for the shortstop, Tate Joint.
Yeah, grounded out to third base in the first inning. 0 for 1 tonight.
So Josh Astacio will get his second opportunity against Noah Kellum, who winds and delivers the first pitch, fouled off. 0-1 count. Kellum is just a little bit out in front of the hitters. You know, they're fouling a lot of them off. They're seeing it and they're swinging, but they're not with him. He's got too much velocity at this point. 0-1 delivery. Slap foul. As that time he took a little bit off of it, and Astacio way out in front of it, and Kellum up 0-2. Good job mixing up the velocity there of his pitches.
Yeah, no one on base who can throw a curve in the dirt here if he wants to.
Kellum will wind and deliver that 0-2 pitch, and it's slapped deep center. Hernandez underneath it for out 2. Hernandez, a very reliable outfielder there in center field. So with 2 outs, coming to the plate will be number 9, Ian Cox.
Cox so far tonight, 0 for 0, had a walk in the first.
That delivery inside for a ball.
We just put the last one up. I didn't know we missed one. No, yeah, I had Amy do it. I didn't know we missed one.
How many strikeouts does Noah have, Mark? You know?
He has 1. I have 3 right now,
So
but my count.
that's what the PA has as well. I was just curious. 2-0 count. Kellum winds, delivers. And that's ball 3 to Ian Cox.
Yeah, he doesn't want to put him on here. 2 outs, nobody on base. Let him hit the ball.
Cox, the first baseman, is the cleanup hitter. And Kellum being a little cautious with him. He hits with some power. 3-0 delivery here from Kellum.
There you go.
And that's the first strike of the at-bat. So with a 3-1 count, Cox steps back in. Kellum winds, delivers outside, and Cox is on with a walk. That'll bring up to the plate the 5 hitter, Peter Dyer, the Westwood catcher.
Struck out in the first inning, swinging.
Showed quite an impressive arm behind the plate as he threw a runner out at second. I don't even think he stood up. So he'll dig in here to face Kellum with 2 outs, runner on first. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. That delivery slapped to Beltran. Has a little trouble with it. Unable to get the runner at first, and the Warriors will have 2 on here with 2 outs. And that'll bring up the 7 hitter, Mason Flood. The 6 hitter, Mason Flood, number 12, left fielder. And they're going to have a courtesy runner come in for Dyer. Number 13 in for the courtesy run. So Flood.
Yeah, Flood had a triple in the 2nd inning that shot out to left center field.
Kellum, 2 runners on, 2 outs, delivers to Flood. Strike on the inside corner.
Good pitch, low and inside.
Yeah, that's one that you can't even really hit, but it's still across the strike zone. If you're a right-handed hitter, that's a tough one. If you do make contact, it's on your fists. Kellum, 0-1 delivery. Slap to between 3rd and short. Anger Amy comes up throwing. There's going to be a play at the plate. Maddox doesn't make the tag, but it was close.
Yeah, that was actually a nice slide by number 9. Ian Cox went around Maddox and actually tagged the plate with his hand. Didn't try and go in through the catcher. He would have been out. Maddox had that covered, but he went around him, put his hand down to get safe at the plate. Pretty good throw by
I was going to say,
Angeramy
that was a
also.
great throw there from left field by Zach Angeramy to even have an opportunity to get that play there at the plate. Just a little bit, like microsecond short. So the new hitter, Zintek, is at the plate. Kellum, first delivery, just missing on the inside corner there.
He grounded out to second base in the second inning, 0 for 1 tonight.
I'd like for him to do that once again. Westwood has had 1 run in each of the 3 innings here. We want to limit it to that. And there's a fly ball. Nice pitch by Kellum as he keeps it low in the strike zone, and the play is made by Salazar. And we'll move to the bottom of the third. Stay tuned to SHN Sports, your home for Leander Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Angeramy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to Leander High School, home of the Leander Lions. We're at the Diamond at Leander as the Lions lead the visiting Westwood Warriors here in 13-6A district action. Coming to the plate will be number 16, Austin Franco. Had 3 RBIs in the ball game last night. This will be his second at bat this evening. He'll face Clements. Clements' first pitch is a strike on the inside corner. Franco taking the whole way there. It's going to be an 0-1 count. Clements winds and delivers the 0-1 pitch. It's in the dirt, ball 1. Base hit. Franco on the bases with a single to right field. And he continues the torrid streak at the plate.
He's done a good job of putting that bat on the ball the past couple games. Another hit for Franco.
So Zach Angeramy, who came up firing from left field and just missed getting an out at the plate to prevent a run in the third, will step into the batter's box here to face Clements with a runner on, no outs. Clements starts his windup, delivers. Angeramy lays down a nice bunt, and Clements has trouble with it, and the Lions will have 2 runners on with no outs. Big error there on the starting pitcher for Westwood. It was just an easy play, get the out, but sometimes those become the most difficult when you're having trouble. Things tend to compound and get out of control.
Yeah,
they've had
quite a few errors tonight. I think he was thinking about, do I have enough time to go to second base? Looked like he was trying to grab it and look back at second base, see if he had a play, but didn't get the ground ball, couldn't get the 1 out.
So Wilkins at the plate, first delivery. He tries to lay down a bunt, and he fouls it off. It was an unsure bunt.
Yeah, tried to catch him off guard last minute, tried to bunt that down the first base line. See if they call it again.
So Wilkins will dig in here. It's an 0-1 count. Clements delivers. Wilkins tries to bunt again, and it's in foul territory, and the first baseman able to snag it in foul territory for the first out here in the Lion third.
Yeah, first base is playing in, and he got a little bit under on that bunt, popped it up way too high. Nice play by the first baseman, Ian Cox,
yeah.
coming all the way into foul territory and making that sliding catch.
So that'll bring up hot-hitting Noel Salazar, the line leadoff hitter. He's been hammering the ball at the plate the last several games.
Yeah, had a walk and a grounder to shortstop in the second.
Being told he can't wear jewelry out there. So he takes off his chain, jams it in his back pocket. You know, you want to look like the major leaguers, but you wear your gold chain in the batter's box or in the warm-up batting practice, and then you take it off. But Salazar forgot to do that.
I've actually seen the umpire call some people out at the plate for wearing that.
Yeah, they're lucky he just got warm. No balls, one strike.
You'd like to see a warning, or I'm sure he probably told the coaches before the game, but some were a little more strict than others.
Well, in this generation, you know, they have the way they do things, and they've got to adjust to the established rules of certain activities if they want to participate in those activities. Society always putting rules on you. 1-1 delivery, chopped to the second baseman. Salazar hustling. They get him at first, but the runners will advance to second and third. But the Lions 2 outs here, bringing to the plate Omar Hernandez with an opportunity for RBIs for Omar.
Yeah, Salazar's ground ball to shortstop, able to move the runners over to third and second. So Omar Hernandez, so far tonight, 2 for 2. Had that walk hit and then the single to left field in the second inning.
First pitch delivery to Hernandez is a ball in the dirt.
And 2 hits for Omar Hernandez, and he's scored twice so far tonight as well.
Hernandez will wait on the 1-0 delivery here from Clements. He's got runners in scoring position. The pitch is low, ball 2. Hernandez is starting to think about that empty bag over there at first. I'll take a walk as well. That'll bring up Hudson Ruin. But Hernandez might have his opportunity. He slaps a base hit to left field, and that'll score 1. Anger Amy is coming. There's going to be a play at the plate, and Anger Amy is out. The Lions get 1. We'll head to the top of the 4th inning. You're listening to Leander Baseball on SHN Sports. Stay tuned.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. I'm here with Mark Sickles, covering the Lion baseball game tonight here in 13-6A. The Lions on top of Westwood by a score of 7-3. Mark, have no shortage of runs tonight.
No, not at all. Lions are doing a really good job of putting the bat on the ball. They're putting it in play, getting base hits, putting down some bunts, and they're also getting some help with some errors from the Westwood Warriors as well. Now they're up 7-3.
At the plate now to face Kellum is number 8. That's going to be Kyle Clements, the starting pitcher tonight. He takes a ball on the outside corner with the first delivery. So 1-0 count. That's ball 2, I believe. I didn't see the call. We got a 2-0 count here to Clements. Kellum Wines delivers outside ball 3 as he's pitching around his counterpart on the mound tonight, Kyle Clements. He'll be going straight at him here with a 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. And there's the strike, 3-1.
Yeah, Clemens went down looking in the second inning.
3-1 delivery here from Kellum. And Clements on the bag with a walk. That'll bring up to the plate the 9-hitter, Matthew Gula, the second baseman.
He had a single in the second inning to left field.
Yeah, he hammered that pitch, didn't he?
Yep. First pitch that he saw, took it in between short and third. Have a pinch runner in, looks like number, I can't tell if it's a 6 or an 8. That's number 6.
It's got to be 6, because 8 was who got the hit. So Gula at the plate here with a runner on, nobody out. Noah Kellum winds and delivers outside. Good job there by Maddox to not allow that one to get by him.
Yeah, he may want to go out and check with Kellum there. He fell down after he threw that pitch, so I don't know if he slipped on the dirt, pulled something, but let's go ahead and check and make sure, because he's not looking right now, but he may be fine. But, yeah, that was a pitch out. Great job by Maddox, able to just jump up and grab that one as hard as Kellum throws it.
If I'm guessing, he's not able to follow through because his pitches are tailing outside and high, and if he's able to follow through, those wouldn't be doing that, and that would indicate to me that maybe he pulled a muscle or something. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully he's fine out there. May have just slipped in the dirt.
It's one of those things. He's going to stay on the mound. He convinced Coach Grissom. But, a kid like Noah Kellum, he's not going to tell you he's hurt. He's too much of a competitor. But sometimes, it takes something like that for a guy to really dig deep and have their best performances. I always think of Michael Jordan's flu game and things like that where, they're not supposed to be able to produce, and then they come out and have their best games.
Yeah, and he's not throwing any warm-up pitches, so obviously no injury out there. I think he just slipped.
He decides to go to first there before he pitches here to Gula. Here's the delivery outside, ball 2. Still a little outside. That one wasn't as high and tailing away. It looked more intentional. Kellum winds, delivers the 2-0 pitch. Wow, he just missed the strike zone low, I guess. 3-0 count. Looked like a strike to me, but my angle's a little bit higher.
Yeah, that was a good pitch.
Gula obviously told to take. He's now 3-0 count. That's a strike. Looked like it's in the same spot to me, but that'll run the count to 3 balls and a strike. Runner on first, nobody out. We're in the top of the 4th inning. The Lions lead 7-3. Kellum winds, delivers. Slap foul, and the count's full. Nice job by Kellum. Got down with those 3 balls, and he battled back to a full count here on the mound.
Yeah, past couple pitches, he's been keeping his front shoulder in a little bit longer, and he's been throwing strikes. Looks like he may have been opening up a little too much earlier on.
That might have been all that Coach Grissom says. That one slapped to shortstop Salazar. He's able to get a throw to second. They get the runner at second. What a play by Salazar and Wilkins for the out.
And Salazar is rolling around out at shortstop right now.
Well, he did the splits when he threw that ball.
Great play on the ground, getting that ball, and nice play by Wilkins to get onto the bag, get that out. The coach is going to try and appeal that over at second base, but Salazar is still down right now at shortstop.
They're not going to give him the appeal. They generally will not do that. We'll take a quick break here. You're listening to Lion Baseball, SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. Looks like Noel's going to be okay. As I said, great play there by Salazar. He basically did the splits and made a throw with his body twisted, and he made an accurate throw, and Wilkins did a good job of scooping that out of the dirt and getting the force out at second for the first out. And so with one runner on first, one out, the new hitter, the leadoff hitter, Jack Brinson, and he gets a one-hopper to Beltran. They get the lead runner at second, and so there'll be two outs here in the Warrior fourth inning, and coming to the plate will be Will Clitheroe. You want to say that as one syllable, it's not very easy. Clitheroe. It's really two syllables, I guess. So runner on first, two outs, Kellum. Wines delivers to Clitheroe, ball outside. What'd Clitheroe do in his first at bat?
He had an error at second base.
Got on an error.
And then a strikeout.
And he scored one of the runs here for Westwood, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay. That's what I thought.
In the first inning, yeah, he was one that got on base and got across.
1-0 count here with two outs. Runner trying to taunt Kellum, but he goes home and gets a strike with a foul from Clitheroe on the first base side. 1-1 count.
There are plenty of hot dogs, hamburgers, and sausage wraps. Help yourself.
That all sounds good. If you're not down here, you should be, because they have hamburgers, hot dogs, and sausage wraps available in the concession. 1-1 delivery from Kellum, and he's up in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice pitch there from Noah Kellum.
Yeah, nice off-speed pitch right there, and Clitheroe was way in front of that one. So now he's up at the count, 1-2, 2 outs.
Kellum with a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Runner on first, delivers home. Outside, Maddox with a throw to second. Nice job by Salazar to get the throw, but the runner in safe there at second. Got a big jump. Was able to steal. The count's going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Now the runner at second base. I'd like to see Kellum just go after the hitter here, get Clitheroe out. Kellum looks back at second. Winds and delivers. A little bit low. The count will run full. Will Clitheroe, the hitter, digs in here for the payoff pitch from Kellum. Kellum taking a little bit of time, decides to step off the rubber.
Yeah, reset the signal. I don't know if you saw it clearly.
Yeah, it looked like Maddox may have had to do some adjusting as well. Payoff pitch here. Noah Kellum looking back at second. He winds, delivers to Clitheroe, and puts him on with a walk. Ball outside. There'll be 2 runners on here with 2 outs for the Warriors. And coming to the plate will be the 3-hitter, Josh Estacio. He's the DH tonight for the shortstop, Tate Joint.
Ground ball to third base to Beltran in the first inning, and a fly out center field in the third inning.
Kellum making good use of his defense behind him tonight, but getting a few strikeouts as well. Looks at second, delivers. Big cut from Estacio, but he could not. It was a little bit out in front of it, actually, as Kellum took a little bit off of it. 0-1 count. Kellum looks at second. Back at second. Wines delivers. Outside. The count will even.
Kellum's doing a good job of mixing up time between pitches. He'll pause a little bit more every now and then, looking back at second base. Sometimes he'll make a quick throw to the plate. That's what you need to do. You don't want to give those runners that advantage.
Yeah, Kellum's very deliberate on the mound. Sends one to the outside of the plate. Slapped at third. Beltran with a great play at third for the final out of the Warrior fourth. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth here momentarily. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports. I'm Chuck Kracy with Mark Sickles. You're listening to Lion Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the diamond at Leander. Coming to the plate for the Lions here to lead off the fourth inning, senior first baseman, right-hander, number 14, Hudson Ruin. So he'll dig in here to face Clements. First pitch delivery. Ruin swinging high fly ball. Infield fly. Third baseman under it for out one. Saw a pitch he wanted, jumped on it, and just a little bit underneath it. And so Noah Kellum will come to the plate here with nobody on and one out. On deck, Anthony Beltran, the third baseman for Leander. Kellum, the starting pitcher for the Lions tonight, having a pretty good outing on the mound and a pretty good night at the plate as well. Takes a ball on that first delivery from Clements. 1-0 count. Kellum waiting. Takes that pitch on the outside corner for strike one. The count will be even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2 on that delivery. Clements working quickly. Delivers outside. It's a 3-1 count to Kellum. Clements winds, delivers. Kellum was swinging on that, could not get to it, and counts full. Clements delivers a fastball. Kellum fights it off. Foul on the third base side. The count will remain full here with 1 out. So Kellum in the box waiting for the pitch from Clements. And it's high, and Kellum is on the bag with 1 out here. That'll bring to the plate Anthony Beltran, number 5. Following Beltran on deck will be Clayton Maddox, the catcher for the Lions. Beltran, of course, the third baseman tonight for Leander's, made several nice plays there at third. Let's see why he's there defensively, and he's pretty good at the plate as well.
Yeah, so far tonight he's had a single and a walk.
There's a strike there on that first delivery.
Sorry
about that. 0-1 count here. Ruin, as he's getting his lead off. First, Clements kind of keeping him in his peripheral and was able to make a quick throw over there, but Kellum able to get in. 0-1 count. There's the pitch to Beltran. Base hit to left field. And the Lions will have 2 runners on here with 1 out for Clayton Maddox.
Good piece of hitting right there by Anthony Beltran. Pitch was outside, and he just drove it to left field. That's what you're supposed to do, and nice hard shot to left field.
Just shows how well the senior sees the ball there at the plate and how quickly he can move those hands to make contact with the baseball. And so Maddox will dig in here. Austin Franco on deck now with one out. First pitch from Clements to Maddox is a ball outside. And the Lions looking to add to their lead here. You know, no lead is really safe in baseball.
No, it's not.
Clements winds and delivers. It's a ball. 2-ball count here, no strikes.
Maddox tonight is 1 for 2 at a single in the first and a fly out to center in the second.
He hits that one high, infield fly. The second baseman waves off the first baseman, and that's out number 2 here in the Lion fourth. Coming up now will be Austin Franco, and Franco, we've mentioned it a couple of times. Every time he comes to the plate, had 3 RBIs last night, was the offensive player of the game. And so we'll see what he can do here at the plate, DHing for Ryan Gallagher, the right fielder. First delivery to Franco, low, ball 1. Clements has got to be getting pretty high up in the pitch count mark. I know we're not keeping track of that, but he's got to be pushing 85 pitches.
Yeah, he's had a couple long innings.
That pitch off speed, Franco lays off of it, and it stays out of the strike zone. It's a 2-0 count. Clements working quickly despite a runner on second, winds and delivers. Franco fouls it up into the air, the catcher underneath it. And that's out 3. We'll move to the 5th inning. Stay tuned. You're listening to Lion Baseball on your home for Lion Baseball, SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to Leander High School here. We're at the Diamond at Leander as the Lions lead the visiting Westwood Warriors here in 13-6A action by a score of 7-3. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Noah Kellum on the mound for the Lions tonight, pitching a pretty nice game. He's given up 3 runs. Well, I don't know that he's actually given up those runs because of the errors. I think maybe one of those is earned.
Yeah, had a couple walks and a couple errors, and that'll kill you. But right now, so far, Leander's done a good job of holding that to a minimum, and they're taking advantage of the miscues that that Westwood is doing as well. But they're also putting the bat on the ball. You know, we haven't seen a lot of strikeouts from either pitcher tonight. Both teams are hitting the ball in play.
When the Lions have just the last couple of games, they had that shutout against that they got shut out against Round Rock on Friday night, and since then, against McNeil on Friday night, and since then they've just been tearing it up at the plate. Kellum with a ball on the outside on the first delivery to the leadoff hitter here in the Westwood 5th, and that's Ian Cox.
2 walks tonight.
And Kellum being cautious with Cox, obviously, if he's walked him twice. 1-0 delivery here. Wow, he just missed the strike zone, I guess low, because it was right over the edge of the plate. 2-0 count. Cox very patient at the plate, looking for that pitch to hit. Two-0 count. Noah Kellum winds, delivers. And it's the 3-0 count now. He's just all around right outside the strike zone, and Cox is just laying off of him. Kellum not getting the call from the home plate umpire here. It's a 3-0 count. Nobody out. And Cox is on with another walk.
Third walk tonight.
So Westwood will have a runner here with no outs. In the top of the 5th inning, coming to the plate will be number 7, Peter Dyer, the Westwood catcher.
He had a strikeout and error in the 3rd to get on base.
Well, we'll see if Kellum can get after him here. He'll keep an eye at Cox over at first. Kellum winds, delivers, just missing on the outside. Ball 1. I think the Westwood coaches have said don't swing until you start seeing strikes. 1-0 count here. Kellum winds and delivers. That's a strike. Count will even up. Ian Cox, the runner at first base for the Warriors. At the plate, Peter Dyer, the Warrior catcher. Kellum off the rubber, throws to first. Cox in safely. 1-1 count.
Did I just say that? I'm sorry. I've got an awful mind. I'll tell you later.
1-2 is the count.
I said it before I thought it, and then I thought it after I said it. That just shows where my mind is.
So Dyer, 1 ball, 2 strike count here. Cox at first. Kellum delivers. A little bit low.
Good looking pitch by Kellum.
Yeah, I'm surprised Dyer was able to lay off that one. It's a 2-2 count now. The wind picked up slightly, blowing across the outfield here. 2-2 delivery from Kellum. Slapped into left field. Salazar was moving to cover second base on the hit and run, and it opened up a gap there. And the Warriors will have 2 runners on here with nobody out. And Coach Grissom's going to take a trip to the mound here to talk to his senior left-hander. We'll see. He may be looking for a relief pitcher, but I don't see anybody up in the dugout.
Yeah, they had Austin Franco warming up earlier.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Getting him ready. And that'll do it.
Yeah, and Noah had a pretty good outing here through 4 innings. He gave up 3 runs, not all of them earned, in 5 hits, and great job by the senior left-hander. And we'll have Austin Franco come in, who was DH tonight. He'll be on the mound in relief. We'll take a quick break here. Lion Baseball on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. We got a new pitcher in relief of the starter for Leander, and that's going to be Austin Franco, the relief pitcher. He's a right-hander. We mentioned it a few times tonight. He was the offensive player of the game last night in the win over McNeil, driving in 3 runs in a couple of at-bats. So Maddox pays a visit out to the junior right-hander, Austin Franco.
Yeah, Franco comes in with about a 3/4 delivery, has a lot of movement on the ball, throws good fastball that tails, and he also has good breaking pitch as well that kind of runs in on the left-handed hitters.
Well, coming to the plate with no outs, 2 runners on is Mason Flood, the left fielder for Westwood. Made a pretty good defensive play earlier in the game, throwing out Zach Angeramy, who tried to go all the way from second home.
He's had a triple tonight and a single tonight.
We got a timeout by the home plate umpire. Not sure what's going on there. Franco winds. First pitch, bunt attempt by Flood, fouled off for strike 1.
Putting the bunt on with the guy who's had 2 hits tonight.
They're just trying to get those runners over, I guess, here with no outs. I'd probably tell somebody that's had 2 hits to swing away. But that's just me. 0-1 count. Bunt attempt again.
Yeah, they're going to call a
foul ball.
Call a strike on that one.
Yeah, it was a foul. It tipped off the bat on the inside of on the handle almost.
Yeah, it looked like it may have hit him as well. I think he thought he'd trot down to first base. Kind of turned into it when he squared around, but hit off the bat.
Yeah, he was a little irritated by the call. 0-2 count here. Franco to Flood. Strikes him out. Big swing from Flood, but that's the first out here in the Westwood 5th. That'll bring up to the plate Will Zintek.
Yeah, it was a good fastball by Franco. Threw it right by him for the first out. And Zintek tonight a grounder to third and a fly out to shortstop.
Zintek, the third baseman for the Warriors, will dig in here to face Austin Franco, line reliever. Takes a strike. Beautiful pitch there from Austin Franco to get ahead early in the count against Zintek. Franco working a little more quickly than Kellum. Looks at second, winds, delivers. Pitch high inside for a ball. Maddox did a good job of keeping it in play and comes up ready to fire, but does not. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here, top of the 5th inning. Westwood has 2 runners on, 1 out. Austin Franco winds, delivers. Fly ball to left field. It's going to be in foul territory. Oh, and Beltran fell down, and then Salazar did a slide and almost made the catch. Was unable to do so. We got a 1 ball, 2 strike count here with 1 out. Yeah, Salazar may have waved Beltran off there. It's tough because we can't hear him as well with these headsets on. Franco looks back at second. 1-2 delivery. High and inside. The count will even up. Zintek with a pretty good eye there at the plate to lay off that one. Franco takes the pitch from Maddox. 2-2 count. He winds, delivers to Zintek. Slap to the shortstop. Salazar gets the runner at second for the second out here. And so Westwood will have runners on the corners here with 2 outs. Coming to the plate will be the original starting pitcher this evening, and that is Kyle Clements. They haven't substituted him out, though.
No, he's 0 for 1 tonight. Had a strikeout looking and a walk in the 4th inning.
He's got to be getting close to his pitch total, though, so we might not see much more of him. First delivery from Franco in the dirt. Ball 1. Pretty good pitch there from Franco. It stayed low, and Clements lays off of it.
Good job by Max by the plate, smothering that. Runner on first did not take off to second base.
Which is odd because there's a runner on third. 1-0 delivery here from Franco. It's going to get into the outfield for a base hit. That'll drive in 1. Little Texas leaguer. There's going to be a play at third, and Beltran gets him there with a throw from Angeramy. we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Westwood Warriors score 1. Stay tuned. Lion Baseball on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
Hey, it's Coach Bell. Thanks for y'all tuning in, watching Leander Baseball at SHN Sports. Thanks for coming. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander, where the Lions lead the Westwood Warriors here 7-4 in District 6, 13-6A play. Coming to the plate for the Lions will be number 6, Zach Anger Amy, to lead off the Lions 6th. Oh, we're still in the 5th, aren't we?
We are. Bottom of the 5th.
That's right. I have that right on the scoreboard, but in my head we're in the 6th. So Anger Amy to face Clements, swinging on the first pitch. It was on his fist. It's a high fly ball. Shortstop under it for out 1. And that, of course, Tate Joint with the put out there at short.
Yeah, so Lions put up 5 in the first inning, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, none in the fourth.
So that'll bring up Luke Wilkins with nobody on. He's unaccustomed to hitting with nobody on. 1 out. That looked low in the strike zone. Called a strike, though.
Yeah, and getting back to the Warriors, they put up 4 runs in 5 innings. So 7-4 game. Don't need to keep them close. Leander needs to get a few more base runners on, get some runs.
Wilkins with a dribbler to third, and the throw is there in time for out 2 here in the 5th, and so that'll bring up the top of the order, Noel Salazar, the shortstop, and showed his value defensively in the last half inning.
Yeah, walking 2 ground outs tonight.
Yeah, Clements has quieted pretty hot bat there from Salazar.
So putting the bat on the ball just right at people, getting thrown out at first, but see if he can lace one to the outfield here. There, solid hit.
Right to Joint, and it's over in the 5th. We'll move to the top of the 6th. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports, your home for Lion Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander, where Leander leads the visiting Westwood Warriors by a score of 7-4 as we head into the top of the 6th inning. Coming to the plate for the Warriors, we've got number 21, the 9-hitter Matthew Gula, playing second base for the Warriors tonight. He's here to open the 6th for the Warriors and face Austin Franco, the relief pitcher for the Lions. Franco winds, delivers the first pitch. Big cut from Gula, but he was way out in front of it. He fouls it off. 0-1 is your count. Lions got a couple of guys up in the bullpen just in case, just tossing. Franco having a pretty good outing here in relief so far. He winds, delivers the 0-1 pitch. It's outside. The count leaving up at 1. So Gula will step in here. 1-1 count. Franco winds, delivers. Almost hits Gula. He gets out of the way, though. It's a 2-1 count.
Gula's 1 for 2 tonight. Had a single to left field in the second and a ground out to short.
He almost had a free pass on that pitch. 2-1 delivery here from Franco. Slap 2. Salazar at short, and he can't handle it as he kind of stumbles getting over to his left, and it'll be a runner on first here. It's going to be scored in error. That'll bring up to the plate the leadoff hitter for the Warriors tonight, Jack Brinson, Warriors center fielder. So with a runner on first, nobody out, Franco versus Brinson. First pitch, low for a ball. 1-0 count. Brinson digs in. Franco goes to first. Trying to keep Gula close to the bag there. It's a 1-0 count to the hitter, Jack Brinson. There's a pitch. Slap foul will even the count at 1. Coach mishandles the ball there at third and gets a little bit of ribbon from the crowd. That thing was smoked over there. I just try to get out of the way. Franco over to first to try to get Gula. He's in safely. It's a 1-1 count. Franco delivers. Strike. Brinson fooled by that pitch. It's a 1-2 count.
Yeah, good breaking pitch by Franco. Started on the inside part and broke way outside.
Yeah, it just kept tailing way out there. So Franco, 1-2 count to Brinson. He's got a runner on first. Nobody out here. The Westwood 6. Franco decides to go to first, and Gula in safely. One ball, 2 strikes. Franco delivers. And there's a strikeout for Franco. First out here in the Westwood 6th. And that'll bring up to the plate the 2-hitter, Will Clitheroe, the right fielder for the Westwood Warriors. So Clitheroe here. Franco goes to first. He gets by Ruin at first. And Gula will advance over to second with 1 out. That's the problem with always going with too many pickoff moves. You know, one of them's going to get by at some point.
Yeah, and Franco does a good job of mixing up his moves as well. Sometimes a little sidearm, sometimes a little 3/4. So, you know, throw the runner off a little bit. There's a
– it can also throw your first
Texas
baseman
leaguer
off. Yep, and that'll advance the runner to third base. And so Gula at third base with 1 out. The Warriors will have 2 on the corners. And coming to the plate now will be the 3-hitter, Josh Astacio. He's DH tonight for the shortstop, Tate Joint. I'm going to say that name every opportunity I get. That's a funny name. Franco delivers. Fouled off, strike 1. Estacio tried to jump on that pitch, but he's a little bit behind it, a little underneath it. Oh, 1. Big cut. Could not get it as Franco fools Estacio with that off-speed delivery. 0-2 count with 1 out. Franco in relief of the starter. Noah Kellum delivers the 0-2. And it's a base hit to center field. Oh, he caught it.
Nope, he's saying he didn't catch it. He put his arms out. He said it dropped it. Looked at the umpire out towards second base, and he put his hands out as he didn't catch it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Coach Grissom's going to pay a visit out. We won't update anything here on the scoreboard while we figure it out. It looked like he slid and potentially caught that ball. It's difficult to say.
Yeah, it was a good play by Kellum out there to catch that ball, but he initially motioned that it was safe. He tried to throw him out at first base for the double play. So now we're going to see what the final call is.
So the home plate umpire is going to be consulted. But he did not signal an out, and that's why there was confusion. But it was an excellent play by the center fielder, Noah Kellum, and he's a little upset. He's like, I caught that.
Yeah, he started trotting in towards
the
dugout.
Well, he doubled off the runner also, so it would have been a double play. And the Lions would be out of this inning if it was caught. And the umpires are having an extended discussion about it. But the second base umpire needs to make a signal on that type of play. Sometimes it's obvious.
Some put his arms out when he started throwing it towards first base. So I don't know. We'll see what the discussion is here with the two umpires.
Well, your only hope here is that the home plate umpire actually saw the ball get caught.
Yep.
And that's a long distance, and even we had difficulty, and we have a little bit of height here, so I don't expect it to get overturned. But it would be nice if it did, because that's
out of the inning.
And the Westwood coach is nearby there. He's going to make sure he's heard as well. And they're going to make their way to each of the coaches and give an explanation.
So Grissom walking back towards the dugout.
Yeah, I guess he's satisfied with that explanation. Not sure what it is.
Well,
though.
Home plate umpires get behind home plate, so they may call that safe.
I guess they're going to, because otherwise, the Lions out of the inning. Maddox getting an explanation from the home plate umpire.
If he's safe, if I were the coach for Westwood, I'd say I just walk away. Don't argue anymore. If you get what you want, walk away.
Yeah, that's why I'm not sure what the call is going to be. Because you're right, this wouldn't be an extended conversation if it was going your way, right? I think he may be arguing to try to keep the runner at first safe, but he doesn't look happy.
No, he doesn't. But this is a long discussion.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's an important point of the game. If you make the call towards Westwood, they've got this rally going, and if you make it for Leander, which it should be, in my opinion. And Westwood coach is upset, and the Lions will have a double play, and we'll head to the bottom of the sixth inning.
Good job.
Stay tuned here on SHN Sport, your home for Lion Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. and at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. If you were paying attention to the last inning, you saw a controversial call. It looked like Noah Kellum slid, caught the ball. I mean, if he didn't catch it, then that meant it bounced incredibly right into his glove, which the odds of that are pretty slim. And there was kind of a questionable call by the second base umpire as Kellum rose up and doubled off the runner there at first base. And then there was a long discussion about the call, and the Westwood coach throws his hat after that long discussion, and the Lions out of the inning.
Yeah, because I was watching the umpire towards second base, and when Kellum came up with that ball, he put his arms out like he was safe, like that was not a catch. He didn't motion an out, and so that's what started the whole controversy. If he hadn't have done that, I don't think there would have been any question, but he did that. Maybe he mistakenly did that. Maybe the home plate umpire overruled him. But, yeah, good job for Leander getting out of that inning.
And so coming to the plate to lead off here in the bottom of the sixth, Omar Hernandez. And Clements going right inside at him. I hope that wasn't intentional. 1-0 count. Clements delivers. Slap to center field. It's tailing away from the center fielder. He's able to make an incredible catch out there in center field for out number 1. Or did he not catch it? Is that a base hit?
I thought he caught it, and I think Omar just standing on the base. There he goes. Okay, trying to get another discussion.
Trying to get the Westwood coach thrown out, I guess.
Yeah, he hit that one really well to right center field, and great play by the center fielder to go over there and snag that ball.
So Hudson Ruin will step in here with 1 out. Nobody on. So Ruin. Clements with the first pitch. Ruin swinging. High fly ball just out of the infield. Second baseman under it for out 2. In the Lions' 6th, and that'll bring to the plate Noah Kellum, the one that made that incredible catch there in center field for the Lions that started the 6th inning controversy. 2 outs. Clements winds, delivers. Kellum swinging, fouls on the third base side.
Yeah, now both sets of fans are yelling, make a call, make a call.
And he made a very exuberant call of that foul. Probably grinning. One count is that one outside for the first ball of the at-bat. And Clements, logging some pitches here as he continues to work on the mound for the Warriors. He's given up 7 runs and 9 hits. 2-1 delivery to Kellum. It's in the dirt. It's a 3-1 count. The Lions looking to get a runner on here.
Yeah, Kellum tonight, 1 for 2, had a single in the first, fly out to left, and then 2 walks. So he's been on base 3 times tonight.
3-1 delivery here from Clements to Kellum, and he's on with a walk.
Again, 3rd walk in a row.
All right, we'll take it all day long. That'll bring to the plate Anthony Beltran. And all of the Westwood infield and the coach are going to make their way out to the mound here. Talk to Clements. He must be at his pitch count, and they are. They're going to bring in a reliever. We'll take a quick break here. Stay tuned. SHN Sports, your home for Leander Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. Leander Lions here leading the Westwood Warriors by a score of 7-4. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. We've got a relief pitcher coming in for the starter, Kyle Clements. And that relief pitcher is number 17, Will Reachco. I'm going to go with Reachco.
Is it with a P or an R?
Oh, Peachco.
Peachco.
Let's go with Peachco. I guess the way I wrote it, this ballpoint pen kind of gave it a little bit of a tail, made the P look like an R. Beltran will step in here with 2 outs. Kellum on first base and try to continue a 2-out rally here for the Lions. Peachco delivers the first pitch outside ball 1.
Yeah, so far tonight, Beltran 2 for 2 with a walk, 2 singles.
1-0 delivery. Beltran, it tails foul as it gets into the outfield.
Had a hit and run on that pitch with Kellum taking off first base.
Yeah, he would have easily been in third, maybe even with an opportunity to make it home, depending on how deep that ball ended up. But tailed foul, and it's a 1-1 count here with 2 outs. So Beltran will dig back in here to face Will Peachco, who winds and delivers. Beltran turns on it. It was inside, and he just barely rips it foul. So he's messing around on both of the foul lines here. It's a 1-2 count. So he's just showing he can go any direction in the field as he just right on the line on each side here. 1-2, 2 outs. Peachco winds, delivers sidearm, but there was a timeout. It was a balk, and Kellum will advance to second. Talk about that real quick, Mark.
Yeah, from what I saw, it didn't really come set. He dropped down, went sidearm, but didn't come set there, and that's a free base for the base runner. You got to come set on the mound
before you deliver.
And he didn't do it.
1-2 delivery, sidearm, ball.
Almost same thing right there. You see him, almost coming set at the top, and then he dropped straight down and went into his windup. So you got to have a little bit of a pause there.
Yeah, Peachco obviously changes his delivery. He's going sidearm right now. Outside. Yeah, he's as far down as you can go, really. A big lanky pitcher, big lanky right-hander. The count's full here to Beltran as he's shown him a few different delivery points. Beltran turns on it, but hammers it foul on the third base side. The count will remain 3-2 as Peachco is going from either submarine to sidearm to three-quarter arm.
Yep.
That's pretty impressive when you can accurately pitch at all of those delivery points. Payoff pitch. Beltran with a high fly ball to right field. The right fielder under it for the 3rd out of the Lions' 6th. We'll move to the top of the 7th. Stay tuned to SHN Sports, where you hear Lion Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the Diamond at Leander. We're heading into the 7th inning here. The Lions lead the visiting Westwood Warriors here in 13-6A Texas High School baseball by a score of 7-4. The Warriors have battled, and the Lions have quieted them on a couple of innings, but they've been able to at least scrape across a one-run in 4 innings here. The Lions have 5 in the first, and they've only gotten a couple of one-run innings there in the second and third. Other than that, they've kind of quieted down at the plate. So coming to the plate here to lead off the 7th for the Warriors, it's going to be number 9, the cleanup hitter, first baseman Ian Cox, and I believe he's got 3 walks tonight. Mark.
He does. First, third, and 5th inning.
We'll see what Franco has for him here. First delivery, low and inside for ball 1. And they're not going to give Cox much to hit. That delivery high, ball 2. I'm not even sure Cox has taken too many even swings because I know he walked on 4 pitches at least one time against Kellum.
Yeah, I have just 3 strikes, and
big cut there.
4th strike on him tonight.
2-1 count. Yeah, Franco fooled him with that delivery. Two-one count. Franco inside and strike 2.
Yeah, high fastball inside, and I think Cox was saying, I'm going to hit this one over the fence, but Franco blew it right by him, wasn't able to catch up to it.
Well, there's no real significant wind to knock the ball down, so he was thinking he was going to get it over the left field fence. 2-2 delivery, and Cox is hit by a pitch. And the Warriors will have a runner on first. No outs. That's his 4th time for a free pass there to first. Coming up to the plate now will be Peter Dyer, the catcher for the Warriors.
Strikeout on by an error and a single.
So he'll step in here with no outs. The Lions trying to close this ball game out here in the top of the 7th. Franco, first delivery outside in the dirt. Ball 1. Great job by Maddox to get outside and block it. Come up ready to throw. Cox didn't even attempt. Throw over to first. Cox in safely. 1-0 count. Franco winds, delivers. Just missing on the inside. 2-0 is the count. Peter Dyer in the 5-hole for Westwood. Up 2-0 in the count. Franco delivers. There's a strike. 2-1 count. Nice pitch there by Franco.
Yeah, love to get a ground ball right here, see if they can turn a double play.
Oh, that'd be sweet. And there it is. Salazar has a little tough time handling it, and the runners will be safe at first and second. That's a tough break there, Mark. You had at least one of the outs that you need here to close this game out. I mean, it wasn't an easy play, but Salazar tends to make that one. Coming to the plate now will be number 12, Mason Flood, left fielder for Westwood.
Had a triple in the 2nd, a single in the 4th, and then struck out in the 5th.
We don't need any of that triple action here.
No, need to get some outs here. Tying run at the plate right now, top of the 7th.
Franco delivers. Wow, that's not a strike, I guess. Ball 1.
Good-looking pitch right there.
I tell you what, it looked like a strike to me.
With the tall batter, too.
The umpire's not real tall. 1-0 count. Big cut there. Could not catch it. Count will even up.
Yeah, that one tailed away from Flood at the last second.
So Flood will dig in here, 1-1 count. Franco looks to second, winds, delivers. Fly ball to center field. Kellum underneath it, waving everybody off. Out one here in the Westwood 7th. Nice job by Kellum to get under that one. Make a good play.
Yeah, good job by Franco to battle back and get him out, who's been hitting the ball pretty hard tonight. So now 1 out, 2 runners on here in the 7th.
And coming up to the plate will be Walt Zintek, the third baseman for the Warriors.
2 grounders out, or 2 ground outs and a pop up to a shortstop.
First pitch delivery from Franco is a ball that gets by Clayton Maddox, and the runners will advance as they were about halfway down the line when that strike was delivered. So 2 runners in scoring position. At the plate is Walt Zintek, the third baseman. Franco, 0-1 count, winds, delivers. I guess it was a little high, 1-1 count. Warrior fans getting rowdy here tonight. 1-1 count here, 1 out. Franco winds, delivers, fouled off. He gets ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, need a strikeout right here by Franco.
Well, that is made to order.
1-2 count. See if he throws a high fastball, see if he'll chase it, or that good breaking ball that he throws.
Franco winds, 1-2 delivery, high for a ball. The count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yep, tried that high fastball now, see if he brings back that breaking pitch here.
2-2 count. Franco winds, delivers.
There it is.
Strikes him out.
Good pitch.
And Maddox did a good job. He dropped that strike and was able to tag Zintek for out number 2 after the strikeout. Coming to the plate now will be Kyle Clements, the Warriors' starting pitcher this evening.
1 for 2 tonight at a single, a strikeout, and also a walk.
Franco winds, delivers. Strike 1. And Franco with an opportunity to get a save here. Got 2 outs here, 0-1 count to Clements. Pitch outside, ball 1. Umpire decided the plate needed to be cleaned off. Wasn't sure where the zone was anymore. One count, 2 outs.
Good pitch, but nope.
Pitch a little bit outside, 2-1 count. I thought that was a strike as well. Franco, 2-1 delivery. Slapped to third, knocked down by Beltran. 1 run will score, but then there'll be no outs obtained there on that play. But nice job by Beltran there at third to knock it down and keep it in the infield.
Yeah, great job by Beltran knocking it down, because if he hadn't, then that runner probably would have come across the plate as well.
Yeah, instead of being 7-5, it'd be 7-6, which at this point you just need that third out before they get those 2 runs. And the Westwood coach is going to come out and get an explanation from the home plate umpire about something. Or giving direction on a substitution. Courtesy runner's what it was. But it doesn't look like it. Clements is still there at first base. Coming to the plate will be number 21, Matthew Gula. So Franco looking to get Gula here, get that third out somewhere. Runners on the corners here. First pitch to Gula. It's a strike. Gula swinging. He'll step out of the box for a moment, get instruction from his coach. He'll dig back in here with runners on the corners. 2 outs. Austin Franco looking for that save, delivers the pitch, and it's hammered to left field. Angel Amy is under it, and that's the game. The Lions will beat Westwood here tonight, and we'll see if we can get an interview here shortly. Stay tuned here. We'll take a quick break on SHN Sports, and we'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions!
We are back here at the Diamond. Leander comes out with a win tonight against the Westwood Warriors, 7-5. Leander had 7 runs on 9 hits and 4 errors on the Warriors. The Warriors had 5 hits on 8 hits and 3 errors. So hitting contest tonight. Lots of balls in play. Didn't have a lot of strikeouts tonight, but good job by Noah Kellum tonight. Good job by Austin Franco coming in for the save. And a good job by the Leander hitters putting the ball in play, making most of the errors that they had on Westwood with the 9 hits as well. So good job tonight. They're playing the school song here for the victory. Chuck Kracy is heading down to the field to try and get an interview after the game, and we'll see who he is able to corral to get the interview. But good job by Leander coming across with the win, a win that they needed here to keep pace here in District 13 6A. That'll put them at 5-8 overall, and looking to battle with 3 other teams here to try and get that, 4th spot here for the playoffs. So we'll see what the other teams do tonight, but we'll put the camera and the mic down on the field. Chuck Kracy's trying to corral a couple players here and see who he's able to get. Looks like we're going to have Omar Hernandez walking up.
Mark, can you hear me?
Yep, you're on, Chuck.
Come here, Omar. Omar, you're offensive player of the game tonight. You were 3 for 4 with an RBI, 2-run score. Talk about your night at the plate.
Just try to hit it hard somewhere.
Every time?
Yeah, just stay on a pitch and hit it hard.
So you got a win tonight. Good job defensively out there as well. Talk about your team and the defense and how you are starting to come together.
Well, everyone's just playing hard and just try and make the out. That's all that matters.
Okay, well, congratulations, Omar. Keep up the good work. Noah, how you doing, man? Let's talk about that catch there in center field before we talk about your night on the mound, because that was an incredible catch. It caused a little bit of controversy. Just walk us through it.
Well, I thought I obviously caught it. I thought it was pretty obvious to everyone else, but, I was just thinking at all costs I was catching that ball no matter what. I had to save a couple runs there. I think it was starting to get a little too close.
It would have been 7-6 if you didn't make that catch.
Yeah, so it's a pretty important run. So everything I could do to make that catch, I tried to do.
So talk a little bit about your night on the mound. You're usually a relief pitcher. You come in, close out games and stuff. You got an opportunity to start tonight. You had a pretty good outing. Talk about it.
Yeah, I had a pretty good outing. I struggled a little bit, but, got to work through it sometimes. So you're not always going to have your best day. So, yeah, just go out there, work hard, and improve on the next time.
Well, you should always be working to improve. Now, let's talk about something that's not baseball. It's related. On Thursday, we're going to have a Coach's Show podcast, and we're going to highlight you seniors. So come ready with your A game, because we're going to embarrass you, okay?
All right, sounds good. All right.
We'll see you there, all right? All right, Coach, you got 2 in a row in 2 days. Talk about how your team's playing.
Well, I'm just glad a word we talk a lot about is perseverance, and I thought we showed some of that tonight, some fight, some grit, and sometimes you just got to find a way to keep battling, and I thought our boys did that tonight.
Yeah, and there were some mistakes by the Lions, but they fought through those mistakes and continued to battle.
It was not a clean game. It wasn't like last night, and that's baseball. You got to fight through that adversity, and when things don't quite go your way, you got to find a way. And I thought that Noah will tell you that wasn't his best stuff, but he'll also tell you, well, I'll tell you that he's going to fight for every inch. And I thought Austin came in and he fought. He didn't have his best stuff either, but he fought for every inch. And things kind of went our way, and we battled at the plate and scored enough runs for us to win.
And Franco gets the save. Kellum gets the win, and had an incredible catch there in center field.
Yeah, I was really that was just kind of a strange play because there wasn't an out or a non-catch call. I went out and kind of argued it and said, look, I think he caught it, and I'd like for y'all to get together and talk about it. And I think Noah caught it. Noah said he caught it.
Looked like a catch to me, and I'll just say statistically, if it hits the ground and bounces, it's not going to land in his glove like that.
And that's baseball. Sometimes those things go your way, and sometimes they don't. But I do think he caught it, and one of those things that went our way for sure.
Well, and he comes up firing as well, and that kind of shows you that he knew he caught it.
Yeah, no doubt, and he made a good play there.
And it's I noticed one last thing, and I'll let you go, Coach. Sure. I noticed the hitting lineup stayed the same, and they continued to hammer the ball.
Yeah, I think we kind of found something there. We'll continue to sprinkle some guys in, Major and Kyle Lawson. They've been hitting the ball well in practice. We're going to try to get them in that bat. They've been doing a good job at the plate as well. So we've got options, but I think I'm happy with where we're at right now. We're just going to keep plugging.
Yeah, that's a good advice. Just keep on plugging, but it's also nice to have those guys available if you need them.
No doubt, and we do have some depth. Injury bugs kind of bitten us a little bit, but that's what happens during the course of a year. But overall, we do have some depth, and proud of where our team is right now for sure.
Definitely starting to really come together. Yeah, congratulations on it.
We're going to have to keep our eyes on the scoreboard and see if anybody gives us some help.
Well, and this district, anybody can beat anybody.
You never know what's going to happen.
That's right. Well, Coach, we'll see you. I'll probably see you tomorrow, right. But everybody, all the baseball fans that aren't at the parent meeting for football, we'll see you on Thursday at the Coaches Show.
Go Lions.
Go Lions. Thanks, Coach. Back at you, Mark.
Thank you, Chuck. Finishing up here at the Diamond at Leander, great night of baseball. Leander wins 7-5. The offensive player of the game was Omar Hernandez. Also talked to Noah Kellum for his pitching and defense as well. So great job by Leander. They come out with the win. And now looking through the final 3 games of the regular season, Friday it is at Round Rock, Westwood at 7 o'clock. And then Saturday, 12 o'clock game at Vandergrift. And then next Tuesday, the 16th, 7 o'clock game here at the Diamond, and that will be the final regular season game, not only for the Leander Lions, but for the seniors on this team. So come out and support those guys for their, final regular season home game. We'll see if postseason comes to fruition here. We'll need to check some of the scores, and we'll need to, see what the other teams do here. But Leander comes out with a good win tonight, 7-5, and that is their, looking at the score here, 3rd win in a row. They have 1 more game against Westwood, then 2 more games against Vandergrift. So, Chuck, I'll let you close it out here tonight.
And I'll do that, Mark, and we'll just close it right out. Great game for the Lions. They overcame some errors. They continue to battle at the plate. Great job on the mound by the starter, Noah Kellum, followed in relief by Austin Franco. Make sure you're at the podcast on Thursday, 7 p.m. at Guaco Taco. Make sure you're there, and if you can't be, tune in here on SHN Sports, your home for Leander baseball. Thank you for listening.
The proceeding was a presentation of the SHNSports.com broadcast network. This broadcast was under the direction and copywritten by the Shoning Hip Network. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, use of sound bites and interviews, and use of any other content, including audio or video, without the direct written consent and permission by the Shoning Hip Network is strictly prohibited and protected by federal copyright laws. All rights are reserved by the Shoning Hip Network and SHNSports.com. On behalf of Rob Hip, Director of Operations, Carl Shoning, Director of Broadcasting, Mike Capps, the SHN Broadcast Academy Director, and all of our crews who make these broadcasts possible, we wish you well and thanks for joining us.